What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I know yesterday's free picks have been, or the last couple of days have been really bad on the free picks. Apologize, man. Ever since vacation, dude, it's been in a little bit of a slump on these free picks. Hopefully, we can do better today. We have a bigger slate today. Yesterday, we went 1-3, and looking at the plays, man, Joe Val, he only played 15 minutes. So first of all, Joe Val had no chance to cash. Levine shot 2 for 9. So Levine had 8 points that game. You would think playing against Chicago, he would try to turn up a little bit. He absolutely didn't. So Levine chalked us. Siakam couldn't cash his 29.5 PRH. So Siakam just had a bad game. And then Pirtle, he cashed us, but I mean, we had him paired with a free pick, so it didn't matter anyway. But free picks yesterday were terrible. I do know that. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If this video gets 250 likes, I'll pick another comment down below to win a free month. So make sure you guys drop a comment, leave a like on the video. Have to be subscribed to win. Hit the sub button. Let's pick our winner from yesterday. So winner from yesterday's video is for Sanchan Sadern, who said first. Well, I'm just going to call you Sanchan. Send me a message on Discord. Got you a free month of VIP. Appreciate everybody with the love and support, even the hate. I know I deserve some hate after that last night's free picks, but it is what it is, guys. It happens. There are going to be some bad days. But anyways, guys, if you want to get all of our plays, you can head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. Link for both of those are down in the description. Our Discord is free to join if you want to join our Discord. We'd love to have you guys a part of it. You can get a free month of VIP for signing up for any partnered app: Chalkboard, Sleeper, Parlay Play, Underdog, Better, Dabble, and NOVIG. Any of those 7 apps get you a free month of VIP. Just let me know if you sign up for them. Make sure you use our code and make the minimum deposit, and we will get you guys added. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the plays for today. I've got 4 picks. Went with 2 discounts and 2 regular lines again today. Had somebody asking for goblins yesterday, so I tried to make sure at least one of the discounts were a goblin on Prizepicks so you can lock it in. But we'll do our 2 regular plays, and then we'll go through the 2 discounted lines, or we'll stagger them. That's what I think I'll do. So first play of the day is going to be a regular play. We're going with our man PJ Washington. So PJ, and I know when I type that in, he's going to pop up. So I got PJ at 30.5. He is 31.5 on Prizepicks. You can get him at 30.5 on Parlay Play. And let's see here. PJ Washington. Or you could. Looks like they literally just took it off the board. So if you don't want to risk it, 29.5 is probably what I would take. I wouldn't take the 31.5 unless you're just feeling risky, because I like the 30.5 way better, and that's just me personally. But PJ Washington is pick number 1 of the day. 30.5 is what I'm going to look up right here, and you can see it's still 30.5 on OUTLIER. Means you can get it on Sleeper right now for 30.5. So I go lock it in on Sleeper. That's what I recommend doing. You can get straight bet -135 odds on Bet365. I don't really like that as much as a straight bet, but you can't get them on Sleeper right now for the same prop if you guys want to play it there. If not, I'd buy it down. I wouldn't take the 31.5 personally. But anyways, looking at his last 10, he's cashed at 6 of his last 10. Obviously, he's only played 2 back-to-back games since being injured or whatever. But on the 16th and 19th, he scored 43 and 31 PRA. So he's been playing really well. We had him versus the Pacers. It was a very sweaty play. I said it in the last video. People were pre-chalking him because he only had 3 PRA in the first quarter. I don't think he's going to end the first quarter with 3 PRA. Pretty sure he's going to have more than that, knock on wood. But I do like this play for our man PJ. So head-to-head data, he's cashed at 1 of his last 5 versus Detroit. Obviously, you got to look at his minutes. He played 36 minutes his last game versus Detroit. He had 36 PRA. The games before that, he wasn't even breaking 30 minutes, and he didn't come close on any of those games. But none of those are from this season. This season, the only game he played, he did cash. If you look at his last 20 games, he has averaged 33 minutes per game. Obviously, they're missing way more players right now. The dude's going to get good minutes. He's going to be a key player to this team right now, and PJ Washington has been stepping it up. So I'm going to lock him in tonight. I like the play. Looking at Detroit's PRA defense, they did give up 14th in the league in points, 1st in rebounds, and 6th in assists. So they have a top 10 defense in rebounds and assists. Go to the power forward position. It's not anywhere near that. 28th, 19th, and 18th. Lots of stats to the power forward. Small forward, not so much. But they are playing at home tonight. I like this play for PJ. I'm going to pull it up on Props Madness. We're going to take a look at this play a little bit more in depth at the shot charts. So looking at the season shot chart, you can see he has a red matchup under the rim where he shoots 37% of his shots. He has a green matchup in the paint where he shoots 20%, yellow mid-range 4%, and then he shoots all the way up to 39% of his shots from behind the arc, which he has a yellow matchup and everything. So overall, the matchup isn't amazing for the shot chart. It's not horrible. That one red does look a little rough, but PJ doesn't have really much to work with in terms of teams. So their team's pretty much fully injured. We can come over here and look at the injury news. You guys already know this. They're missing AD, Exum's out, Gafford, Kyrie's out for season, Lively's out, Caleb Martin's out, Brandon Williams, game time decision. So they're missing majority of their team. He's going to have to step it up to keep this game close. They've been playing pretty good. The last 2 games, they did lose to Philly, 130-125, close game, and then they kept the last game close as well. So hoping they keep this close tonight. PJ Washington is going to be the first pick of the day, and I've got him locked in at 30.5 if you guys want to get that on Sleeper. Jumping into our second play of the day, I'm going to jump into our first discounted line. First discounted line of the day for me is going to be for our man Zubac. So Zubac has been killing it as of lately. Even with a fully healthy Clippers, Zubac has really stepped it up. So I like his points and rebounds tonight. I like his PRA as well, but it's just so high, man. 32.5 PRA. That's a high line when they're fully healthy. So what I did as a discounted line, so this is going to be the same payout as the Goblin on Prizepicks, is took him at 1.2x. Now, if you play a regular line, so for example, if I just hit, let's see here. I'm just going to hit Jordan Poole. Well, we'll hit SAR points. Take off PJ. You can get a 2.15x. So you get over a double up if you pair a Goblin play with a regular line. That's what I like to do with a lot of these slips. If I played $125 on it, I'm going to win like $260. So I like slips like this. Obviously, I'm not taking SAR, but I am taking Zubac. 24.5 points and rebounds. Buying it down. I really, really like this line. I'm going to put PJ back on here just so I have it for me for the video. I'm pretty sure I need decimals on here too, Donna. Of course. I hate when they do that, man. Don't make me put the decimal. But Zubac, 24.5 points and rebounds. You can't get this one on Prizepicks. This is the one you can't get there. You could probably get his PRA later, bought down if you want to risk it for that or do that, because I like that as well, depending on what it is. But points and rebounds. So let's find it on here. His original line is 30.5. You buy it down to 24.5. Zubac's cashed this in 8 of his last 9 games. He's averaging 34 PR in his last 10 games. Looking at his last 20, he's averaging 31 points and rebounds, cashing 75%. Head-to-head data, he's cashed 3 of his last 6 games versus Memphis. Obviously, they're playing against the Grizzlies tonight. Grizzlies are a fast-paced team. This season, Zubac's played them twice, having 39 and 25 points and rebounds in those 2 games. So they are pretty much fully healthy. Zubac's cashed this 70% of games on the season. He's been killing this line, like I said. Memphis gives up a lot of points, 24th in the league in points. Middle of the pack in rebounds. Go to center. It does go down to 15th and 8th. So they don't give up as many stats to the center position, but I think 25 is just too low anyway for Zubac, for him, the way he's been playing. The Clippers have been playing it freaking insanely good at home. I'm just saying. They're playing at home tonight. They just beat Cleveland at home. Zubac had 48 points and rebounds his last game. I don't expect a game like that tonight, but I expect him to cash this line pretty easily. They've been playing well. They're on a 4-game win streak. They're like 20-4 at home, so they've been really stepping it up. I think the Clippers are going to come out. I think they're going to get the dub tonight, and I think Zubac is going to be a key player. So that's one reason I like Zubac tonight. Let's pull him up right here. You can look at the shot chart. He's got yellow everywhere. We're not going to go over all the numbers here. You can see 62%, 36%, 2%, and then 0% from behind the three-point line. Let me make sure I do have Zubac selected. I do. So everything's yellow. I mean, it's not good or bad to be yellow. 63% of by props madness have cashed. So 5 of the last 8 players that are similar to Zubac have cashed. By position, 47% have cashed. 7 of the last 15. So overall, Zubac should be this should be green. Looking at the way Joe Val, there's Levine played last night. Nothing's free, obviously. But I do like Zubac a lot better than I like those 2 plays. So anyways, that is pick number 2. Jumping it into our third pick of the day, we're going to go to our second regular line. So the second regular line for today is going to be over on the Cleveland side of things. I'm taking our man Mobley, man. I'm hoping Mobley didn't get bumped. I got him at 30.5. 34.5 PRA still on the board. Cleveland is playing against Phoenix. This should be a decently competitive game. Phoenix, as of right now, still missing Bradley Beal. So I'm going to pull this up on pull Mobley up over here because I know he is on Prizepicks. 30.5. You can buy him down on any of these props. I like his 14.5 point Goblin if you wanted to take that. But Mobley, 30.5 PRA. So He's been a wagon for us this season as well, hoping he keeps it up. He had 43 PRA his last game versus the Kings. He's cashed 7 of his last 10, 15 of his last 20 games with a 75% hit rate in his last 20, averaging 33 PRA. So he's been absolutely killing it. He's cashed at 54% on the season. Head-to-head versus Phoenix, no games from this season. The only game that's on this head-to-head is a 34 PRA game from last season. But I like the matchup, man. Looking at injuries, Grayson Allen, game time decision. Bradley Beal is out and Plumlee's out. This is according to the injury news right now. Now, Bradley Beal might play. I don't know. I would wait till about 1:30 p.m. to check and see if Bradley Beal plays before I'd lock in like KD or something like that. But or if before I lock in like their regular lines, that you'll see why here in a minute. But anyways, Mobley 30.5 PRA. I like this play a lot, and I think he's going to cash this out. So let's pull him up on Props Madness. Cleveland, if I can find it, versus Phoenix. I've got myself out of the rhythm, man. Where is he at? Mobley. So looking at the matchup, Mobley has a red matchup under the rim. He does shoot 62% of his shots from there. Red. He has a 15% green matchup in the paint, 1% mid-range yellow, and then he has a 22% green matchup from behind the arc, three-point line, whatever. So Mobley has an okay matchup. It's not good. That's 62% in the red, which is obviously not a good matchup. Do I think that's going to matter tonight in terms of Mobley cashing this line? No. Now, obviously, it doesn't help, but if you look at similar players versus the Suns, 5 of the last 7 players have cashed versus the Suns, 71%, and then by position, 9 of the last 15 have cashed. So these two look really good for us. Even with that red matchup, I think Mobley cashes this out. If you look at Phoenix PRA defense, they don't have a very good PRA defense. Bottom 10 in points, middle of the pack in rebounds and assists, 20th, 16th, and 18th. Go to power forward, it's 10th, 2nd, and 10th, so they don't give up a lot of stats to the power forward. Go to center, though, and they give up a ton of stats to the center position. So they are typically given middle of the pack in terms of big men. I do think Mobley's going to have a good game, and it's mainly a gut feeling on this and the way he's been playing for me. Mobley cashes me out majority of the time. I think he's missed like one of the last 4 or 5 times I've played him. So that being said, like a 70% plus hit rate for me personally. I'm going to lock in Mobley again tonight. If you want to fade him, you're more than welcome. But I do have him locked in, and that is going to be pick number 3 of the day. So jumping into our 4th final play, I know I mentioned a minute ago not locking in like KD or Devin Booker or something before finding out about Bradley Beal, but this line shouldn't matter if Bradley Beal plays or not. So I'm going to pull it up. It's our second goblin of the day. It's for our man Kevin Durant, and I'm taking him over 19.5 points. So regardless if Beal plays, whatever, Durant should get 24 tonight versus Cleveland in a game that should be competitive. So I'm going to pull it up on Parlay Play. We can see if it's the same payout over here. Should be anywhere near 1.2x. So yeah, 1.24 might be slightly better on Parlay Play, but that line is available there as well. So let's pull KD up. Kevin Durant points. His original line is 24.5. If you buy this down to 19.5, he's cashed it 8 of his last 10, averaging 25 points per game. Go to the last 20, he's cashed it 16 of his last 20, which is 80%, averaging 25 points a game. He's averaging 26 points per game on the season. Head-to-head versus Cleveland, he's cashed it all 3 games on his head-to-head history. Only one from this season, he had 23 points. If you look at Cleveland's point defense, 11th in the league in points allowed at 112 per game. Go to power forward, it's 25th. So they give up 24 points per game to the power forward position. Durant should have a good game tonight. 19.5 is low. He should be able to cash that for us. So I'm going to pull him up over here on Props Madness. Looking at the matchup, 15% of his shots in the yellow under the rim. 27% of his shots are in the yellow in the paint. 23% of his shots are green over here, mid-range. And then if you look at KD from behind the three-point line, he shoots 35% of his shots there, and he does have an orange and yellow matchup. So behind the line's not perfect. Obviously, orange, you don't want to see orange, but he should be okay tonight to get 20 points for us. 8 of the last 15 have cashed by Props Madness, 53%. And then by position, 60% of the last 15 power forwards have cashed points versus the Cavs. So those are our 4 plays, guys. I like them a lot. I really do. I think they're all going to cash for us. This slate's not nearly as bad as last night. Fingers crossed on this one. I'm hoping we can have a good night on the free picks. You guys know as much as I do that we need it. 4 picks for today. We got Zubac over 24.5 points and rebounds. We got PJ Washington over 29.5 PRA. 30.5 if you take it on sleeper. Don't take the 31.5 point bump. We got Mobley over 30.5 PRA, and then we got Durant over 19.5 points. Lock them in if you like them. Fade them if you don't. Join our Discord, guys. It's absolutely free. Links down in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video.